Alright, let's go see what the fuck is going on. Oh, I guess I haven't looked at this computer yet. Significant amount of Black Rock missing from sub level 5. I expect there's a misunderstanding. Someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond. Black Rock is precious. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbutus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. From J. Marmont to P. Levine. Be sure to say that we are making progress just as I wrote it above. Regardless, Dr. Jarrett, whatever. I assume P. Levine, Perry, is subject P. Sensitivity reminder. Hello. A general reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Pie Day. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from the local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Romnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Which he did. He left his computer open. Is this computer? No. Okay, well. Let's see what pressing that button did. Ooh, flare, shotgun shells.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
I need security clearance 2.
Oh, fuck. This isn't working.
Okay, that doesn't do anything. Interesting. Well, that's the elevator. Oh, fuck. He did get me. See what's over here. Nothing I can do there. Is this seriously a dead end? Okay, well, I think we, I think we try a different floor now, because, I need at least I need a new security badge that I don't think is here, so.
What were those things?
So let's try -2.
Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. find this.
Okay, I missed a couple containers.
Now, where am I? What is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand?
Interesting.
Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can remember that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down! You need to cease all hostility right now!
Oh. Okay. Well, this is a dead end now.
News? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
That is good news. We're on -2 right now. Are we on -2 right now? Should be on -2 right now. I guess we'll try -3. I assume -4 and 5 we need higher clearance for, so let's try -3.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape.
Yeah, someone
Lightfalls
fucked some
didn't
shit
need
up.
This particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
Someone is making weird painting entities. Page development. -2 is supposed to be holding an observation. Wait, what was
The
this?
elevator would stop moving.
I see. Page development. Blood. Pages.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in. Diana and
Interesting.
Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rise. Rudolph from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmots were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed. But the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmots. For himself.
Man, they're really pushing this music hard.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project X 10032 AW, codename Arubabutus, will focus on starting the writing of Redacted, with Dr. Diana Mormont serving as project director. Project C43210RL, codenamed Romnus, will focus on studying the Redacted and his work with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project director. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this renegotiation. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Is this locked? Oh no, it's not. Refinement process. ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device ATD will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known Parotiltarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Rake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on similarities to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. Number 2, style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake's house's possession as a reference. 3, tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as a reference. 4, content. The pages must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house possession as blah blah blah. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. I don't like how fucking ominous this floor is.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The
Okay, that's
Marmonts
just
had let the lake in, but the water could not flow.
looping.
Became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled.
This does look like oh yeah, Shelter. This is very much like Control. Do save here. And then I will venture into here.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away. 100% bad news.
God damn. Yeah. Production archive, huh? This is just a bunch of typewriters brand investigation. Investigation into the precise brand and model typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use the particular brand for redacted. And the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Source Wake's publishing house. Result: no useful information. Wake's agent. Result: refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse. Result: refusal to discuss. Refuse to discuss. Redacted. Result: no useful information. Checked all available online interviews, publications, elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result: no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore the alternate sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. Need level 2 for there. Are these? Those are not locked, but there's more painting shit in there. And we got another door here that's unlocked that I can go into. So far, no ammo in any of the ammo containers, but ammo in fucking filing cabinets and shit.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the Shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, but we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
We have begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, paratilietarian, and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As a reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmon, co-head research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has turned us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get this information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to dictate my entire career at the FBC, and if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Okay, that's locked. Let's go down this hallway then. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Seek shelter. Dead people.
Shit.
Ooh, shotgun.
Never say no to extra firepower.
Didn't help them much. Okay, well, there's definitely shit
Back where I started. Spatial
ahead.
recurrence.
Oh,
Usually
yeah.
observes the law of 3.
The law of 3. Is this the same?
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This
I have 3 full tubes of ammo here. It looks like things have changed in there. Shelter service hatch. Coffee brand coffee. Hell yeah, more shotgun shells. I feel like it gave me a shotgun. I'm gonna have to use it on this level. That looks to be a taken. Oh.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Oh, hello. Ow. Fuck. Damn it. He hit me fucking hard, though. He did like a half of my health in that one first initial hit.
Shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Heal. Hey, could you go down, please? There we go. God damn.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
There was a thing to read there last time, and it's not there now, so... This get locked by that happening? Basically. I don't have security 2. This is open, but I doubt there's gonna be anything in here. Welding masks and shit. This is just like a maintenance room. There was a thing to read in here last time too, and nothing. Alright, well. Things are getting mildly fucked. This is probably the spookiest, this has been. What is this? Oh. Yeah. I already read it.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us.
I like how it's smart enough to lower the flashlight if I'm looking at a projector.
This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand. I keep coming back to this page.
Initial findings
The
report
author's clearly awake.
Edward Franklin Booker.
It's like he's
Born in New
warning
York,
us.
New York.
But
Currently
about
resides in
what?
New York, New York.
What's the
Married to
mean?
Tamitha Booker. No known children or
This page
dependents.
scared
No
Jules away from the
paracriminal
work of
affiliations
writing.
found. Located in Bright Falls,
Coward
Washington
can't
as of
stand risk.
9/10/2023.
Science is risk.
Writer and director of
Maybe
5
this is
stage
proof
plays
that we are going in
unsuccessful.
the right direction.
Confirmed artist, designated nation, author,
I just
playwright.
need Rudolph Lane's
Disclaimer,
painting
background
to
investigation
more
performed in a
pages
very short
so
amount
that
of time per instruction. As a
hopefully
result,
one
the
day we can
information
understand.
contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Project
I keep
Arbutus.
coming back to this
Initial
page.
finding report.
The author's
R.E.
clearly
Tamitha
awake.
Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, Georgia,
It's like he's
currently
warning
resides in
us.
New York, New York.
But about what?
Married to
What's the meaning?
Edwin Franklin Booker, no known children or dependents,
This
no
page
paracriminal
scared Jules
affiliations
away from the
found.
work of
Located in
writing.
Bright Falls, Washington
Coward
as of
can't stand
9/10/2023.
Science is risk.
Author of 3 commercially
Maybe this is
successful
proof
true
that
crime
we are
books.
going in the right
First publication was a poetry collection,
I just need
unsuccessful.
Rudolph Lane's paintings
Confirmed
to lead to more
artist, designation
pages
author,
so
poet.
that
Disclaimer, background
hopefully one day we can
investigation
understand.
performed in a very short amount of time per instruction, blah, blah. Interesting. I wonder how fucked up the next room is gonna be. I mean, you guys will find out in the next episode, and honestly, me too, probably, because I'm probably good for this recording. But yeah, see you guys next time.